Okay, at this point in the program, I'd like to bring forward Ms. Alice Juarez, Cliff Cooper, and Sandy Cha.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Alice Juarez. I'm the district manager for Gold Valley, which covers Stockton, Jackson, Plymouth, San Andreas, so Gold Country. So probably where that stagecoach is going through.
Yes,
I'm driving, I can tell you that right now.
And we didn't get into that gold, did we?
We'll drive it out of here.
And I'm happy to be here with Cliff Cooper, who is our regional manager for Modesto and Stockton for commercial banking, as well as Sandy Cha, who is our community relations manager. And it's an honor for us to be here with you today. I'm really excited to be here today. Wells Fargo invests in our communities and really the communities we serve and live in, and that's why I'm really proud to be part of this organization. It's really important what we do to help support our communities and recognize those heroes that we see out there to help our youth of our communities. And so for me, with Wells Fargo, they truly embrace diversity and inclusion. I've been with them 25 years. I want to share with you, I've been with them a long time because it's a great company. And we really enjoy what we get to do because they let us give back. So it's very great to be here and represent this company with you all. And today's a special day. I love how you recognized and talked about Mr. Robison. 40 years. I looked at that, was amazing, especially during that time. The challenges with the stagecoach, it was pretty rough. And you guys did stunts, can you imagine? He was the original stuntsman, right? So it's great that we're able to honor his history in Stockton and really make sure that his legacy is known and that he was that express messenger that was working to dawn, getting carried to make sure it was safely delivered wherever he needed to go.
Okay.
So I'm really excited that we're here and able to recognize him today. And I'm going to hand this over to Cliff to talk a little more.
Thank you for having us today. As Alice said, this is probably the best part of our job, is being out in the communities, and we all serve on boards, and we all encourage our team members to serve on boards, and this is a big part of that, especially in honor of Mr. Robison. We donated $6,000.
Speak up a little bit.
I'm sorry, my voice doesn't carry very well. In honor of Mr. Robison, Wells Fargo has donated $6,000 to the Black Stuntmen Association. And as part of that, they'll be providing 3 scholarships to local high school students in the amount of $1,500 apiece. It's our hope that these funds will help to secure and achieve a secondary education and to help with the costs of college and school expenses as we move forward on that. On behalf of Wells Fargo, I congratulate today's grant recipients, and we'll bring them up here shortly in a second. And like Mr. Robison, encourage each and every one of you guys to give back to your community and help them make it a better place, because essentially that's exactly what you guys have done and what you continue to do by bringing us into this. So thank you very much.
So here comes the part. Mr. Harris, would you like to?
Would you like to come back up?
I would just like to say that Mr. Doug Wilfoy from the Greater Stockton Chamber of Commerce is here, and he played an integral part in this.
So this is the fun part. This is the part where we get to recognize incredible students for their hard work all year long and to support their educational goals. And so on behalf of the Wells Fargo team, the Black Stuntmen Association, the school district, as well as I know the chamber was involved in this effort as well, and many individuals. It took a lot of conversations to get to this point. So I'm going to call up our scholarship recipients, and I'd like you to come up here, and we'll try to do our best to pose for a picture somehow, some way. So our first recipient that I'd like to call up is Anissa Jarif.
Oh,
Excuse me, you gotta get Mr. Robison in that background, please.
Yeah.
You're thoughtful.
Okay, ready? Our next recipient is Destiny McCollum.
John Blond
He's the best photographer.
did a great job with the article, and that's when I first heard about Mr. Robison. If you recall in the article and what he's talked about, and you'll see in the great resolution the city has prepared for tonight. My great-great-grandfather, Harry Wilhoit, who came here in 1850, helped write the obituary for Mr. Robison. I never knew my great-great-grandfather, believe it or not. He died in 1922, and I came long after that. But sitting at the foot of his two daughters, my Aunt Elsie and my Aunt May, who I visited today at the Rural Cemetery. I understand Mr. Robison may be laid to rest at the Rural Cemetery, but we're trying to research that. They always told me about great people that they met along the way in Stockton and San Joaquin County. And I went back and looked at the diary of my great-great-grandfather after I read Mr. Blunt's article. Mr. Robison was one of the first pages there. The individuals he respected, they got to know, and that's why he was asked to help write the obituary when Mr. Robison lost his life. He's a true example of what, and these young people that are here, a true example of what you can accomplish. In those days, it wasn't easy. It's not easy right now, but in those days it wasn't easy. But you had the courage, the belief, the vision, and the strength to move forward. And you're showing that now with these scholarships. So this is and then, when we got here today, I want to thank Gloria, Wells Fargo, thank you very, very much. But this is the guy here that deserves a whole bunch of support and thanks and applause. We've had a lot of fun talking on the phone. And a few times I had to call and say, wait a minute, slow down a little bit, slow down. And I knew how big he was. So I got my bodyguard, Louise Harris, in my office is here. So, you know, and what we're going to do. Willie, congratulations to you for everything you did. What's up, Mr. Robison? I'm sure that it's going to help you. Thank you. Very nice to meet you. Nice to meet you.
And I also had the same opportunity as Doug had. I got involved with it because of our city manager's wife, Regina Wilson. I know her very well. And she called me and says, Gloria, you have to help them. You got to get involved with this. You got to do this. I said, okay. So then she gave Mr. Harris my phone number, and he would call my husband and say, this man, Mr. Billy Harris, keep calling to me. What you doing? I said, okay. So we played phone tag, and then I called Doug, and we just got it together. And, you know, this is what happens when you want to make things happen. Right. And it did. So.
He will bug you to death, won't he?
Oh,
He goes quick.
He doesn't have my whole phone number. Thank
you. But he leave a message if I wasn't there, so he's very persistent, and this is what happened. These students are going to...
He's 6'8", nobody ever gives him any down.
And introduce your parents.
My name is Anissa Zareen. I'm ASU president at Edison High School. I have my dad and my grandparents here. Thanks Wells Fargo and thank you to SUSD. And I'm either going to New York University, University of Washington, or SF State, reciting. And thank you to the Black Stuntmen. Destiny. I have my dad here with me today. I'm going to East Bay. I have really big visions and plans for myself, and I plan to make that happen. So this is just kind of a thank you for Wells Fargo and for Black Stuntmen Group.
My name is Kira Mazuski, and I'm a senior at Cesar Chavez High School. I have my dad here with me. I'm a member of various clubs, student government, show choir, stuff like that. And I just want to say thank you so much to everyone for giving me this opportunity. It just means a lot to to know that people are supporting students. And so thank you so much.
You don't see why you're sitting?
It is in the song.
Yeah.
Oh,
Anymore, she's good.
I would do this, okay? But these two gentlemen here, real quick, for he's a jolly good fellow. Mr. Robison and Mr. Harris. He's a jolly good fellow. He's a jolly good fellow. He's a jolly good fellow. Which nobody can deny.
Come on down.
Come on now.
Kind of snuck in here quick, man.
That's all right, that's all right. We're family.
My name is Dylan Miz. I'm a field representative for Congressman Jerry McNerney. I spoke to, I believe, Mr. Harris on the phone as well. He gave me a quick history lesson. And then he gave me a link to follow up, but I got to learn a lot about Mr. William Robison and what I guess a hidden gem I never knew about that. I was born and raised in Stockton, and it was such a great history lesson to learn about all the different things he did. And the congressman actually wanted to honor Mr. Robinson with a certificate of special congressional recognition in recognition of Mr. Robinson's unwavering efforts to promote justice in the city of Stockton and San Joaquin County. I take pride in joining the Black Stuntmen Association honoring Mr. Robinson's legacy. Sorry for the stutter, that font gets smaller every time.